Welcome, folks, to Boone Pickens Stadium in Stillwater, Oklahoma, home of the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Pistol Pete and the Paddle people are ready. This is a great environment. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Cowboys will kick this deep to get us going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. And right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Buying time, moving to his left. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Defensive ends are tough to slow down for offensive linemen. They have the size, they have the speed, they have the athletic ability, and here the awareness to come up with a sack. Good play.
2nd down now after the sack. Off play action, he's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. The Cowboys will bring their punt team onto the field. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. He'll take a deep shot. Makes the grab down at the 15-yard line. Tackle made after a big gain. The Hurricanes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Well, when you sit back and play zone defense like this, what you allow is your defense to have eyes on the football. Here, they give up the catch, but you can see how they rally to the football. There's just nowhere to go for this slot receiver.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They're going to run it here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
14, Oklahoma State, 0.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Cowboys have 1st and 10 here. And there's the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Here's the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Finding some room at the 25. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Miami 14, Oklahoma State 0.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down.
3:25.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. There's the handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
That's a 15-yard line. Now, a fourth down.
On the
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down.
691. Gators score. Freezer.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He'll hand it off. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. And the Canes will crank up the tempo.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have with this running back position.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Great cut. They whiff on him. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And it's caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
21, Oklahoma State 0.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Oklahoma State Cowboys will take over first and 10.
And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Off the play fake on first down. Moves left out of the pocket. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
The pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets to him again.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on the quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He quickly lands on it and prevents the turnover. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Trying to find room. It's Lawson. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So now it's third and less than a yard from the 20. Figure they got 2 plays to pick up this first down. And they'll try the quarterback sneak.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He shreds the tackle. And they stop him just short, but defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Here's 1st and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown for the U.
Well, this defense just getting manhandled at the line of scrimmage. They just loaded up in that goal line formation and pushed their way into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. On 1st down, it's play action. On the run here, lets it go. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And completion sets up a 2nd down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Trying to create here on the move. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. They attack the deep middle of this defense, Kirk, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
And now the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to...
All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved out in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Play action here on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Ready?
Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And the same runner's got it again. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Here's that defense shifting again. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The Canes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for it.
No press here. The defense backing away. Looking to pass this time. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Ball handed off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Canes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And the beatdown continues.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of his sticks.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. The quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Try and muscle for the 1st down. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. They rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for it.
Here's the 2nd down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Cowboys pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Here comes a handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Cowboys come to the line in a hurry up.
The offense with a big opportunity in the red zone.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
A loss of 9 on the play. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Miami 35, Oklahoma State 7.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal. So another third down conversion. Now they're set up at first and goal. Receiver in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach. But, again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14.
Miami 35.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has to recover. Looks like the hands team did its job. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Hands off to the left. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Running back, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 24-yard line.
Now it's second down here.
Second down.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
They'll run it here. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll hand it off. Will he score here? Touchdown, Canes. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Number 22 in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Miami 42, Oklahoma State 14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's complete downfield. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very...
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Number 17.
It looks like the hands team were able to recover the football.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the grab. It's Sampson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
21.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight, couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
And the offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining.
A lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand, you got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The secondary backed up off the ball now. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
Second down coming up.
Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up.